At the heart of Indian philosophical thought, Vedanta presents a radical assertion. The world we perceive is not what we believe it to be. This does not mean it does not exist, but that its true nature is deeply misunderstood. Vedanta calls this Maya illusion. Beyond Maya lies the only reality, consciousness itself. Maya does not imply that the world is nothing. It is not absolute reality. It is real on a practical level, yet it is impermanent, dependent, and conditioned. The objects we interact with, the people we encounter, and the experiences we cherish are all temporary manifestations, appearing real but ultimately dependent on the underlying consciousness. Understanding this distinction is crucial to realizing the nature of reality. Vedantic texts often describe Maya using the rope snake analogy. In dim light, a rope may appear as a snake. Fear arises, though the snake never existed. Only perception misleads. Similarly, in life, what seems threatening, permanent, or real is often a projection shaped by our minds and senses. Maya is the veil that makes the unreal appear real, teaching the aspirant to discern truth from appearance. Vedanta differentiates between relative reality Vyavarika Satya and absolute reality Paramarthika Satya. The world operates practically. Objects exist, actions produce results, and life continues. This is relative reality. Yet, only consciousness is unchanging and fundamental. It is the substratum upon which all phenomena appear and disappear. Recognizing this distinction allows one to live fully while remaining anchored in the eternal. We live within Maya daily. Objects, people, and experiences seem solid, yet all are transient appearances in consciousness, much like a dream. Birth, growth, pleasure, and pain, all are observed within consciousness. Awareness persists, while the forms of the world shift. The challenge is to perceive without attachment, to participate fully in life while seeing its If the world is Maya, what is real? Vedanta asserts it is consciousness. Consciousness is not produced by the body or mind. It underlies all experience. It is self-existent, unchanging, and ever-present. All forms arise in consciousness and dissolve into it. By recognizing consciousness as the foundation of all that appears, one sees the world with clarity and insight. Can anything be experienced without consciousness? No. Without a perceiving awareness, colors, sounds, and forms have no existence. Yet consciousness can exist without objects in deep meditation or moments of pure awareness, demonstrating its independence from the world. This realization is central to Vedanta. The observer is primary, and the observed arises within it. The body and mind are transient, yet the witness, the sense of I am, persists. Thoughts, emotions, and stories come and go, but consciousness remains. By observing the mind as a detached witness, one begins to disentangle from Maya, recognizing that true selfhood is unchanging awareness. This witness, called Atman, is identical to Brahman, pure, infinite consciousness. Realizing this truth is the ultimate goal of Vedanta. The apparent multiplicity dissolves, leaving only unity. Self-realization is understanding that the individual is not separate from the cosmic consciousness. It is the same essence manifesting as all beings and objects. Maya is a cosmic principle. Infinite consciousness appears as the limited world. Unity manifests as multiplicity. The timeless appears as time, and the infinite as form. Maya allows the eternal to experience itself in diverse forms, a divine play Lila unfolding throughout the universe. Maya is like a movie on a canvas. The canvas is consciousness. The movie is the world. Characters and events appear real but do not alter the canvas itself. Recognizing the canvas as reality provides detachment and clarity, allowing engagement with the story without losing awareness of its transitory nature. Vedanta emphasizes self-understanding. Maya intellectually is not enough. Realization comes from direct experience. Meditation, introspection, and mindfulness reveal the unreality of the world and the reality of consciousness. Knowledge becomes wisdom when experienced directly, not just learned as doctrine. Recognizing Maya reduces fear and attachment. Death, loss, and change are simply transformations within consciousness. Impermanent things no longer dominate the mind. This liberation called moksha, is the ultimate freedom offered by Vedanta, a peaceful engagement with life without being enslaved by its appearances. All beings are expressions of the same consciousness. Seeing through Maya fosters empathy and understanding. Harm to another is ultimately harm to oneself, and love becomes natural when the illusion of separation dissolves. Perception itself is Maya. Colors, sounds, and tastes exist only in consciousness. Without a perceiver, these qualities have no independent reality. A red apple exists as photons, but redness is the mind's interpretation. Sweetness is a perception arising in consciousness from chemical interactions. Modern cognitive science parallels Vedanta. The brain interprets raw sensory data, constructing perceived reality. Like Maya, the mind creates a coherent world from ambiguous signals. Perception is predictive and constructive, revealing that ancient insight aligns with contemporary understanding of consciousness. Self-inquiry is central to Vedanta. Asking, "Who am I?" leads to the realization that the body, mind, and senses are Maya. Awareness remains when all identifications dissolve. This practice awakens the realization of one's true self as infinite, eternal consciousness. Direct realization dissolves the illusion of separation. Life continues, yet the soul experiences freedom, clarity, and peace. One perceives the world with engagement yet without attachment, seeing the transient nature of forms against the backdrop of eternal awareness. Maya manifests daily. Memories are reconstructed, expectations shape perception, and the world appears stable, yet is transient. Awareness of this allows one to participate in life skillfully without being controlled by illusion or desire. Multiplicity is appearance within consciousness. Recognizing this promotes harmony and compassion. All beings are threads in the same cosmic fabric, and seeing beyond Maya reduces suffering and fear. Vedanta guides living. Distinguishing Maya and consciousness allows skillful action, clarity, and freedom. Knowledge of illusion does not remove engagement. It enhances understanding and effectiveness in the world. Even in the world of Maya, one acts wisely, experiencing fully yet remaining unattached to outcomes. Actions arise naturally from consciousness, with awareness of the impermanent nature of all things, leading to effective, compassionate living. Life continues in Maya, but the soul navigates it with clarity, seeing that, behind all appearances, consciousness alone is eternal. This vision allows fearlessness, equanimity, and joy. Vedanta teaches, the world arises in consciousness. It is Maya not because it is nothing, but because it is not absolute truth. Consciousness is eternal, unchanging, and the only reality. Understanding this allows freedom, peace, and clarity in life.